Hi Scorpio, Scottish Gypsy here to do a quick bonus reading. I've got a couple of oracles and tarot. We're going to see what comes out. Scorpio, I did get a song for you. Two of the air signs got a song. I was like, my guides, what's going on today? Music is all through the readings, which is, it really doesn't happen that often, Scorpio, but usually it has significant meaning when it does. Now, this song, I definitely had to look it up because it was Don't Give Up on Me, Baby, and I could not for the life of me remember who sang that. I think it's David Cassidy. Now, the Nine of Wands came out, and that's when I heard it. So the Knight of Wands is the wounded warrior, okay? So it can talk about a person who has been fighting hard for something and they might be about to throw in the towel, but it's a card of perseverance. So it's almost like, I want to give it another shot. So I don't know if this is in love, okay? So some of you out there, if you've had a long struggle with someone, one person might be ready to give up on it and the other person is like, I really feel reinforcing, please don't give up on us. Now I'm going to see what else comes out, but I want to mention it. So it's Don't Give Up on Us, song by David Soul, 1976. It says, don't give up on us, baby. Lord knows we've come this far. Can't we stay the way we are? The angel and the dreamer who sometimes plays a fool. Don't give up on us now. I know we can still come through. Now, there's lots of lyrics there in that song. So go and have a look, particularly those of you who are maybe in a difficult relationship dynamic and maybe it has been a bit of a struggle. It is my Love is a Battlefield card. No, it could be a fire sign, but honestly it doesn't have to be. But Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior who doesn't seem to want to give up. So I don't know who's who, but let's get on with the reading. Scorpio, I've got journey. There could be an issue with distance, perhaps. Perhaps there is the need to travel, okay, or someone has a desire to travel. I've got journey. Now, it is a really positive card. Some of you could be going on a holiday, a trip, starting some sort of new journey. Let's begin. Now, if you're looking for your full comprehensive spread, Scorpio, they happen every 2 weeks. So that went live last week. Let's see. Scorpio. What do we have? Door to value. Some of the air signs got that today. So it looks really good for money, but also opportunity. This is the new beginnings in career or finance card. It's kind of the similar vibe to the Ace of Pentacles in tarot. So really good omen for opportunity and more money. Some of you could be getting a pay rise, a bonus. There could be more cash or an influx of cash coming for one reason or another. It could be connected to a settlement, a contract, a legal situation. That's a general reading. But it does feel like there is more money coming through. Let's see. Scorpio. Oh, we do have hostilities, so I don't know if there is a bit of a challenge between you and another person. Okay, so hostilities. What else, please, for Scorpio? Adjacent possibilities. Okay, here's what I'm picking up for. I'm going to get a croning first, and then I'll tell you what I'm feeling. Scorpio. The temple path and the bottom of the deck is the third eye, so there is a lot of energy that is saying and suggesting that this is a time where you are being guided, but you're needing to trust your intuition. The temple path is when our ancestors, our guides, our loved ones are lighting the way, showing us the path. So it does feel like you're being guided. The third eye, okay, so this can be about trusting your intuition. You might foresee something, okay? Some of you have like foresight about a potential issue. Let me give you some scenarios here. So Scorpio, for some of you, there could be a clash between you and another person at work, right? So it could be over money, but there could be hostilities between you and another person. You might decide that it's time to move on, explore your options. And if you do, it's suggesting that the energy around you is there is more than one. So there's a plethora of possibilities and opportunities, but there's one in particular that has the promise of more money. Okay, so regardless of what you're going through, some of you might make a decision to move in a new direction. So trust your intuition at this time. Okay, let's see. Psychic Oracle. Yeah, it's a time of change, but I have to caution you here. I've got Seven of Cups with the Devil and the Justice. Seven of Cups is a person exploring the options. You've got two illustrations of lots of possibilities and options at this time. Okay, so I don't know in what aspect of your life, if you're exploring your options in work in terms of business or job opportunity, or this is love, or both. Okay, it is a time of opportunity and possibility, that I can tell you, Scorpio. The wisdom of this card is about trusting your intuition and having discernment that not every door or every opportunity is good for you. Even on this card, you can see all these great open doors, but the bottom door represents the trap door for me, okay? And here, you know, it is saying in other decks you can see in the Seven of Cups, the snake and one and that kind of thing. So it's around using your wisdom this time to make a healthy, wise decision, because there could be temptation, devil energy. In other words, something here might not be for your highest good. Okay, so you may feel tempted. Something could look really tempting, but is it really in alignment with you? So that's what I'm feeling, particularly with the Libra energy. So this is a card of karma and consequence as well. So our decisions have consequences, both good and bad. And that is the lesson of Lady Karma. Okay, so if we don't make good, wise decisions with discernment, then sometimes we can pay the price of that. So that it feels like a caution here to really do that, to choose wisely. That is the big theme coming through. Now, justice energy can also connect to contracts and legal dynamics as well. Let's pull the cards. All right, Scorpio, please show me. What do we have? Nice. Some of you have a strong earth placement, but I'm seeing a person who is in a good position. They're not only spiritually doing well, they're also very successful in the material realm, and they're willing to share it with others. This is a card of a person who has a lot of blessing in their life, but they also want to bless others. Like they've got this purity of heart. I always feel like, you know, that earth and angel energy. So yeah, but there is this sense of pride and, you know, feeling good about what you've achieved here, Scorpio. Some of you, there's also something about admiring your environment. I don't know if you could be in an environment in the next 2 to 3 weeks that could be really significant. In other words, I don't know if you're traveling or going somewhere and you're taking in the essence and the beauty of that. Perfect setting, they're the words that I was trying to connect to. Okay, so some of you could be in the perfect setting for something here. Let's keep going. Scorpio. Oh, it is next to hostilities. Okay, very strong reading. So heartache and loss next to hostilities. So I don't know who's having these issues with you, but you'll know if it's your story. It is a general reading. This could be in the workplace. It could be friendship. It could be a relationship. Could even be a breakup here for some of you. Let's see. Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you might be thinking about a change, guys. And for some of you, it is definitely around potentially your job or your career path. You know, all sevens can be a point of either deciding to stay where you are or perhaps choosing in another direction. You've had Seven of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. Scorpio, it is a time of change and possibility, and it's about making good, healthy decisions for you. So it's you know, you have free will. You'll know what is the right decision, but I do think many of you are considering your options at this time. Whether you want to stay or go, that's what I'm picking up. Another 7, okay? So 777 is showing up in this reading, which is a super spiritual number. Can I get a croning, please, for that row? Scorpio. Some of you could be life path 7s. For example, I'm a Scorpio rising. I'm in a life path 7. Okay, so croning is contemplation. And even if you look here, this person is looking out at their environment in front of them, and there is like a level of contemplation. Even here. Now, by the way, 4 of Swords comes after 3 of Swords. So it is suggesting that some of you have come through a breakup, a situation where you felt a sense of heartbreak or suffering, and now you're focused on recovering and healing. But I am feeling this contemplation that's really coming through for me today. And even this is about using your spiritual wisdom and discernment. But when I see it with the temple path, you are being guided at this time. So if you're asking for signs, Scorpio, please trust those signs that you're getting. If you're getting a lot of intuitive downloads at this time, trust it. This is your angels giving you the divine insights that you need with this 777. So I definitely expect that. Expect some divine insight is really coming through. Oh my God, I felt called to split the deck. 7. Okay, what a powerful reading. You have to admit, like, this is pretty powerful. 777. If you start seeing that, you know, that number really sticks with you after this reading. Trust the divine insight. Trust your intuition. I do feel like some of you are about to make a very important move or decision. And I do think for some of you, you're having issues in a particular area with someone here. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles in the World. Next to 5 of Swords. This definitely for some of you could be work. 3 of Pentacles could be, you could lead a team, supervise a team. This could represent people that you work with, but it is a card that is indicating a time of expansion in your career sector with the World showing up. But 5 of Swords is a conflict card. So for some of you, there has been hostilities or conflict. Can I have, what is the advice today for Scorpio? I feel like they want you to rest, rejuvenate. Oh, wow. Holy guacamole. Did you see how that came out? King of Wands. Now, this could be what you're being asked to do, or this could be a significant person in the very near future. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. That came out very powerfully. Rewind and see how that card came out. You know, King of Wands is a bold leader. They're also fierce and determined. And you can see the confidence of the line here. But then we've got this loving energy of the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I do have a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups. So I don't know what the significance is. There could, if this is a relationship dynamic or otherwise. But regardless, the advice is be bold. King of Wands. Can I have one more card, please? One more card of advice. Thank you for this reading for Scorpio. Ace of Wands, very specific. 9 of Swords. Have no fear. The King of Wands is here. Bizarre, but truly, I don't know why I said that. I don't usually do things like that in readings. Okay, have no fear. The King of Wands is here. There could be someone in to save the day, or there could be a new opportunity. Now, definitely it's strong fire. So either you're going to be really excited about the potential of something, or really motivated. Now, this could be a boss or a leader, someone that you could be connecting with, because we've got adjacent possibilities. So it feels like you might be kicking off something new with another person, whether in love, in business, in whatever area. Have no fear, the King of Wands is here. That's hilarious. Yeah, and because I feel like, you know, there has been fear. There's these aces, new beginnings, and even the Ace of Pentacles is another door. It's a time of possibility, and to push through your fears, to take bold action and embrace the opportunity that's coming before you. God bless, love and light.